And this is going to be an exciting little race to come up. There is your current championship standings. This then is the grid order. Guzman Migueles will start on pole from Unai Morato. David Verthrich P3 with Adrian Gomez starting 4th. Tim Portsmatter P5. Timothy Spearson 6th place. Mario Stanic in 7th from Nikolai Rogovu. Salva Talens and P9 he'll go from with Tyler Clash in 10th. And for the 4th time in the Challenger League season, it's green and go here for race 4 of the championship. Silverstone, our destination today. It's a Spanish driver on pole position again. Guzman Migueles and Unai Morato easily slot into position straight away. David Verthrich getting up the inside of Morato through farm in towards village. Morato just runs him off the track, gives him enough space. And this is going to be Verthrich still side by side with Morato, trying to come past him. That's Walter Treuninger in the thick of a battle further down as well. Bashing wheels with another driver there. Just runs him wide at the Wellington straight to Walter Treuninger's round and into the barrier as well. Here is Stanic. So side by side there is Tim Portsmatter and Unai Morato through Copse Corner. There you go, Portsmatter and Morato driving brilliantly side by side into Maggots, still together through into Beckett. Portsmatter has to yield that back to Unai Morato. Was not going to make it through the whole bit. Side by side. Oh, Portsmatter's had his own mistake. A big snap through that of Beckett. Got all out of shape, tried to carry too much speed, and it didn't happen for him. Timothy Spearson got past Unai Morato there as well. So he's also got a great run on Unai. Mario Stanic now running 8th. That's put Salva Talens, our championship leader, back up to 6th as Morato gets back ahead of Timothy Spearson here. And what a start to this Challenger League race. And Timothy Spearson has got past Unai Morato. So Mario Stanic as well, clearing Jamie Ego there. So more places changing hands. And Timothy Spearson ahead of Unai Morato going defensive in towards Copse Corner. Through they go once again. Salva Talens, look at that run he's got through Copse Corner there, then has to back out of that as they enter in towards Maggots and Beckett. Salva just patiently waiting and coming through. And again, another great run, push to pass at full effect. Unai Morato's now in the wing mirrors. Timothy Spearson now, who we're looking back from P4. There is Salva in P5. This is looking over the shoulder of Timothy Spearson with our live camera footage. Very tight line into the loop there. That could cost him a bit of time. Hopefully it didn't too much. Morato now uses a push to pass. That rear view mirror though on the monitor. This is live looking back from Timothy Spearson. Salva Talens, whoa, nearly had a nose in. And that nose would have just been enough for Timothy to have to leave that door open. So Salva Talens at the moment looking, racing round the outside of Abbey, having a look maybe at at Copse Corner. Can't do it there. Now we'll back out that into Maggots and Beckett's. Salva uses push to pass. That'll be on the opening part of this Wellington straight to try and get past that of Timothy Spearson. Up the inside he goes, gets fully ahead now. Yet Timothy tucks back in behind, so couldn't keep the car around the outside for Luffield. To Salva Talens now. Work to do to get onto the back of David Verthrich, but he's got a clear road in front of him. And if anybody can, it is this man, because he is flying in this race at the moment. He's already cleared several cars. There is Melvin with Fabio Satz in the background, currently running in P8. Through Stowe, down towards Club they come. Coming down the Wellington straight once again. And moving the inside. Is that Tim Portsmatter? It is. Who's got ahead then of Scanderi at the moment. Kuznini running 10th place. He's in the points. Gomez still with that fastest lap of this race. Keep your eyes on that gap of Salva Talens down to the top 3, because it's going to be interesting to see how quick he can close. This is a replay then. What happened here? Can't quite see. That's somebody around. Not sure who that was around, as here comes Harry Scanderi. Back on Tim Portsmatter up the inside of Stowe. And the drivers from Zurich putting on a exhibition and overtaking here. Great move once again from Aris Scenderi. Not sure who that was who had the moment through the link there. A little bit. And here comes Roberto Miguez. Bit of push to pass up the inside of Portsmouth, who gives him plenty of room. Tries to tuck back underneath on the exit of that of Brooklands. Now he's going to try and look around the outside. Maybe the up and under through Luffield. A big wiggle there. Big slide on the back of that of Miguez's car. And now Portsmouth gets a run into Copse Corner. Hopefully we can stay on this camera through Copse Corner. There you go. Portsmouth just keeps him within the track limits and keeps Miguez within a car's width on the outside. But Portsmouth are back up to P12. Great move there from the young man. In fact, he didn't get it. So Miguez managed to keep it on the exit of Copse. So it's a shame we didn't stay with the onboard footage to see how he come back at him. But Portsmouth didn't get the job done. Now he's going to try at Stowe. And this is Tim Portsmouth, who still has got Miguez up his inside. There comes Miguez once again. And this time gets it stopped on the apex of the club chicane. And through he goes. Corner. Got to be careful. Morotto, big moment through Beckett. Manages to hang on to it, but look at the momentum he's lost. He's going to lose out possibly to Borgia Zaza, who pulls up the inside now into Stowe Corner. Borgia on the inside, Morotto on the outside. As Borgia gets a big snap through Stowe and has to tuck back in behind. Morotto already goes defensive from that of Melvin just behind, who's pretty close as well. There he is. This is Tim Portsmouth coming back at Roberto Miguez. This is a replay of what happened to Morotto. Portsmouth round the outside of Brooklands. He's got more than a car alongside for Luffield. Back up the inside. Great move. This is what happened to Borgia Zaza as well. Look, bit of a oversteer snap mid-corner. Tailens, by the way, is on the back of Verthrich. No, he's not. He's on the outside of Verthrich through Brooklands. Gets a little tap. Mistake. And I believe that was contact from Verthrich and Tailens that unsettled Tailens' car there. Verthrich just made contact. They looked like he understeered wide a little bit. Tim Portsmouth now around the outside of Brooklands. Can he keep the car there? Believe he may have just shown the nose. He has indeed. He's done it once. He'll do it again. What a great move again from Tim Portsmouth up to P11 ahead of Aris Scenderi. And he can now head after that final point. It's not over yet, though, in towards Copse Corner. Scenderi on the outside, backs out of that one. The back of Spearson, but Spearson uses push to pass a little later than Morotto. Here we go, round the outside of Brooklands, and Spearson closes that one off for Luffield. So from our oldest competitor to one of our youngest competitors, Unai Morotto. Trying to get onto the back of Timothy Spearson. He's having a good start to his season. Couple of podiums, really good to see from Unai. Derry and Miguez, they're all fighting, I think, for this last point. This is how it happened then. Salva Tailens round the outside this time. No contact made, and he gets the inside line for Luffield, and that's great to see. For the link is coming up through Aintree. Scenderi, though, heck of a run with a bit of push to pass. Now Portsmouth is going to come back to him with push to pass a little later down the straight. Portsmouth, can he keep it around the outside like he normally does? No, he can't, and Scenderi gets him back. And what a fight between these four drivers it has been all race. It's been absolutely brilliant. Lap 17 of 20. Now Portsmouth once again has got to come back at Scenderi here. Oh, a moment, who's that? Who was that who's off? I'm not 100% sure. It's Kuznini. Down in 18th place, and he's just tumbling down the order. Portsmouth back up the inside then of Miguez. Miguez will have the inside line back for the loop. As Portsmouth tries to keep it around the outside. Can he have the momentum through Aintree? Uses the curb. Now down the Wellington straight. Melvin's finally got past Borgia Zaza. Salva Tailens. Here's what happened. Well, whoa, Kuznini. Huge moment. Right into the path of Portsmouth, who's just tapped that of Roberto Miguez, and it opens the door for maybe Stroback for Ruggieview to come through. Adrian Gomez Edge running wide. Unai Morotto's just got past Timothy Spearson. So it is a Madrid 1-2-3-5. Timothy Spearson now disrupts that and gets back out of Unai Morotto. What a great day for Madrid. And are as follows: Guzman Miguez with P1, Adrian Gomez P2, Salva Tailens P3 with David Verthrich 4th place, Timothy Spearson P5 just ahead of Unai Morotto, Melvin Leopi got P7 with Borgia Zaza in P8, Jamie Ego P9 and Nikolai Roggevieux rounding out the top 10.